Hey everyone, we wanted to actually just do a quick video today just to go through all of the stuff that we have bought from Temu. We have bought a lot of camping stuff from there and it's all been fantastic. So we just wanted to run through just a few of the ones that we've got. Some of the ones we'll show you today we haven't had the chance to use out camping, but the majority of them we've had for a while. And we have used them out camping. So we wanted to run through it, show you how much we paid for it. Obviously, the prices and everything that we're talking about today are in Australian dollars because we're in Australia. So what we'll do is we'll show you what we've bought, the price that we paid for it, and we'll flash it up on the screen. So if there's anything that you would like to check out, you'll know what to search for.
Awesome.
So the first one we want to show you today is for the first aid kits. So we've grabbed these. These came, I think it was 50 pieces altogether. So these are little iodine swabs. So they are individual ones that where you can tear off, and then you just sort of snap the end. And if you got a cut or a graze or whatever, you just pop it on your cut. So we got these. So that's the iodine ones, and these are alcohol swabs as well. So for these, for the 50 pieces, I think we paid $2.98. So we'll flash it up on the screen because they're super handy. And even if you don't want to put all of them in your first aid kit, you can just rip off a bit, put some in your handbag if you wanted to. But we just keep them in our first aid kit. So it's been super handy for when we go out with the kids, or even for us. I think
we got a couple in the glove box as well, just in the car, in the center console. It's good that you can rip them off and just have a couple here and there. It's good.
Yeah. So they can be individually ripped apart for over the amount that you need to use.
But very handy and very cheap.
Yeah. Excellent. It was really excellent. So while we're on the first aid kit too, we did get this one from Temu as well. It actually comes with 2 bags. So this is the bigger one, and then there's a smaller bag itself, but that's actually packed in our camp stuff very deep, so I couldn't get that out. So this one here, we paid $11.99 for it because we did run the standard Australian first aid kit, but for us and the amount of kids that we have and we take camping, it wasn't big enough. So we got this one. And it's great. We just keep it in our drawers and top it up every time we come back. So $11.99, sorry, we paid for that one. And then I think it's over to you.
Yeah, nice. Well, look, we'll jump in here. Look, this is a light. I'm not too sure what like Sue said, we'll flash it up here on each one. I've seen these on YouTube, and I guess I just wanted one. I've seen a lot of camp videos and hikers and that sort of stuff heading out with these little ones. Look, essentially, absolutely brilliant light. A few different settings, which I'll just run through. I think we'll show some stuff at night here, but a lot of different settings for this, as you can see here. But it is a rechargeable light, C-type, so you can recharge that up. These ones do, which you'll probably see on Temu, they do have a shade that you can buy. That covers over it, so you can direct the light where it needs to go. On the bottom also, it has the fitting there, so you can screw it onto any light stand or camera stand. It also has magnets under here that you can stick to your car or stick to a surface. Also, this bottom does come off on it, so you can use it as a torch as well, like that. But yeah, really, really awesome. And this was, at the time we bought this, was $17.22. But yeah, pretty awesome light. It pumps out a fair bit.
And it lasts for ages too.
It does.
Yeah, it lasts a really long time.
It does.
And super light.
Very light. But yeah, on that, moving on to the next thing that we've got from Temu here. This is a camp light stand. On some of our other videos, you've probably seen us run this. Essentially, it's a few different poles here. I'll pull them out just to kind of show you. But it's a few different poles, nicely powder coated here. You just screw them together and make quite a big stand, which is pretty awesome. And it also has, sorry, Sue's almost plucked in the eye with the bloody thing.
It's all good.
And then it has that at the top. So you can actually stick lights like that on it.
Is one you prepared earlier?
Yeah, but I've also used these for mosquito coils as well. So I've had, mozzie coils and that sort of stuff over a night time. I've put it on here. But yeah, I mean, you can also, hang your budgie smugglers off this to air them out at the end of the day if you want to. I think an awesome thing with this here is I'll just show you the base, the actual, if I can find it in here. So this here, it is actually quite sturdy. We'll do a close-up of this so you can see it. But it all screws together, and it has this quite heavy-duty peg down the bottom. You can belt it into the ground there, and it also has a nice little attachment here. So I've used like a tent peg as well to screw that into the ground. But yeah, quite good quality for the price. And I think this one, when we got it, was $19.98. But yeah, we flogged this out a few times, and it's bloody brilliant. And yeah, the different applications that you can use it for, it's awesome.
It also comes with a table clamp as well. So even if you didn't want to stake it into the ground, you can just clamp it to your camp table if you just wanted it something, smaller or while you're eating, I guess. So yeah. Really handy.
Yeah, I didn't mention that one. Sorry about that. It's in the bloody glove box in the car. The kids were playing with it, and I ended up putting it there. But anyway, that's the camp light stand.
All right, so we'll go through. We have bought these. We've bought a few of them. These are actually little magnetic hooks. Oh, this one is quite hard to actually. So you can see how strong the magnet is because I couldn't get that off then. But the reason we bought these, I don't know if you've seen in any other videos, but we bought a air gazebo that doesn't actually come with any sides. So we wanted to actually be able to put up some sides. So we obviously got gazebo sides. So we thought if we could get something like this that's strong enough that we'd be able to magnet the gazebo side up. So obviously it does come with a little carabiner thing. I don't know really how much weight that would hold because it is a little bit weak.
Yeah, it looks a little bit how you're doing. But I mean, to hang a light off or something like that. But I mean, it's nothing from just changing out that carabiner or an S-hook if you wanted.
Yeah. So we did get the two sizes. This was a bit of a mistake on my part because I bought these thinking I was buying this size, but we'll find a use for these. So they are smaller. So for these ones, we did write this down so we wouldn't forget. So for a 2-pack, it was $4.62. So we highly recommend these. Really strong magnets. So we get a lot of use out of them, I think. Not too sure about the smaller ones because, as you can see, like it is not as strong a magnet, of course, because it is smaller. But we'll find a
different applications,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Another thing, whilst we're on my side of the things, we bought these amazing little plastic card holders. So I don't know about any of you guys, but we always take cards when we go camping just in case it's raining or whatever, something to entertain the kids.
I think everyone that goes camping has a deck of cards somewhere, surely.
Yeah, exactly. And these have been great because you don't need to worry about the cardboard that the cards come in actually being destroyed in your camp box or anything like that. So we actually ended up buying 4 of these and they have been great because you just chuck them in your camp box and you don't need to worry about your cards getting destroyed. We also include the instructions in here to save any fights over what the rules are of whatever game the kids are playing. So for these ones, for a 2-pack, they were $3.27. So that's why we bought 4. Obviously, this is what it looks like when it's empty, but they've been really great. So highly recommend these ones as well.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones like you see on Temu or anyone that buys anything from Temu. Half the time it's things that you might not, it's really cheap and you think, I might not actually need that. Yeah. But some of these things that we've bought, it's crazy how useful they've actually come. Like,
100%.
And I think, especially with these, it's sort of, it packs nice and neat in our camp gear and that sort of thing. So, one of those things I didn't think we actually needed, but, it's come in bloody handy.
It's been great. Yeah, definitely. Yep. I think it's over to you.
I thought you were going to go on to the battery thing.
Oh, sorry. Oh. So all the planning in the world, and we still stuff it up. Whilst we're on plastic boxes, we also bought this one. We've got 2 of these as well. We've got them for the AAA batteries, and this one is the AA one. It has been really fantastic. We just keep this in our light bag. Basically just so then you can find the batteries when you need them. So for the kids' head torches and all that sort of stuff, obviously they use them so often that we do go through a lot of batteries when we're out for a while. So it's handy to keep it all neat and nice and they don't fall out everywhere.
Didn't think that we actually needed the bloody thing, but once Sue's got it, it's it's great. Keeps them all together. No cardboard, nothing. Just,
nothing.
Nice.
Because they always fall out of that cardboard thing, no matter how good you fold it. So for this one, I think we paid $2.27. So obviously, like I said, we did get the AAA size and the AA size. So $2.27. Really good.
Yep. Cool. So another thing that we bought recently, haven't actually used it yet, but yeah, I saw these on Temu. These are, I guess, awning pole holders. So essentially, what these are used for is you'd put it so if you had your car awning out at camp there, to keep the poles from like swaying or moving, you'd put this down at the bottom there, 10 pegs or screw-in 10 pegs that you'd have on either side. Like that into the ground, if I can get that in properly, and then you'd stick your awning pole down into it. It has some screws or grub screws here, so you can tighten it and fix it to the actual pole itself. But any sort of wind or movement, sideways and that sort of stuff, this is going to hold it and really have it firm, attached to the ground. So yeah, we haven't used these yet, but I thought they were bloody a steal. We ended up getting these. So for the two there, for a pack of two, it was $12.88. So yeah, they look pretty sturdy. I think the next camp trip that we're going to go on, we'll use these when we have the car running out and see how they go. But yeah, more secure and that sort of stuff. They're quite light, but yeah, for that price, yeah, we'll see how they go.
I think they're great. I'm looking forward to using those.
Bloody oath.
Yeah. So the next one, this was another random purchase that we weren't sure if it would actually be any good. And we have two of these. This is how good they've turned out to be.
Yep.
So obviously it is a foldable pop-up bucket, really easy to pop into your camp gear, so it doesn't take up much space. And it is fantastic. We actually even put some heated water and everything in here, and the kids have their little showers, the bird bath kind of showers out of it, so it can handle warm water as well. Excuse me. So for these ones, we paid $14.80.
How many litres is it, Susan?
It is a 20 litre.
20 litres.
20 litre pop-up bucket. So yeah, like I said, we've got two. The best purpose or the reason we got two in the end was we actually, for our water where we wash our hands and everything after we go to the bathroom or for any reason you want to wash the hands, we sit this underneath our actual, where the water comes out, so it doesn't make a big muddy puddle underneath the, what's it called? The jerry can. Sorry, I have a mental blank on what it's called. Underneath the jerry can. So we put this under there, so then all the soapy water goes in it. And at the end of the night, once everyone's gone to bed, LT uses the water that's fallen in here to put out the fire. So it has got multi-purpose, doesn't get all muddy and everything underneath the jerry can, and then we can put the fire out as well. And it sits there perfectly like that.
Yep.
So.
And last time we went out camping, it was absolutely pouring down on the actual awning itself, on the car awning. Put an S-hook on the end, you can hang it up and then collect the water if you needed extra water, collect rainwater with it, which is bloody fantastic.
It was super handy. So, yeah, like I said, we've got two because they're really handy and, they fold up to nothing. So I think it's fantastic.
Bloody oath. And after a couple of beers or whatnot, you can wear it as a hat too at the end of the night if you want a bit of a costume.
Probably empty the water out first.
Maybe might need to pour it over your head to wake up to yourself. But yeah, look, that's another awesome thing. Recently we bought these Ratchet rope clamps. Essentially, it's a Ratchet style guy ropes, if you want to call it that. Essentially, the 4-pack, I couldn't move past it because it was like 4-pack was $11.80. And essentially all they are, they've got a carabiner on each end. So where you'd go, to tie something down, say your awning or anything like that, or use any sort of guy rope application, you essentially, it has a loop here. We'll zoom in so you can have a look. But to give it out the strength, get it taut, can't even find my words. And then when you do, you use it like that. So instead of trying to get your different guy ropes and trying all different sort of knot techniques and stuff, you're not very good at knots and that sort of thing.
Not good at knots.
Not good at knots.
That's hard to say.
Yeah, you can kind of just have that on there to tighten it up. Really, really simple, to guy rope down any tent or awning or anything like that. So yeah, the rope itself looks pretty looks okay. But yeah, the next camp trip we will give these a go to see how they perform out in the bush. But yeah, on that one there, like I said, yeah, 4 pieces were $11.80.
Nice. I think you're going to cover the water pump next.
Oh yes. Okay, cool. So another one here that we do have is we ended up buying this. This is a little like a drill water pump. So essentially, it has a hex head on the top. It has a hex head where you'd attach a drill. You put hoses on either side. So essentially, the impeller inside, you get the drill on with your hoses in a water source or a bucket, and then you turn, arc up your drill to suck water out. We ended up buying this. We got this for $11.20. The 12-volt pump in the camper trailer, the water pump ended up blowing out and needed to get the water out of the tank underneath the camper trailer. So instead of bending down, getting all underneath there to get the water out and drain it, we ended up getting one of these to put the hose on so we can actually suck that water out. But for other applications, for other applications as well, say if you wanted to, there was a freshwater creek or something like that you wanted to get water out into a jerry, you'd use something like this. So your hose, it comes with hose fittings, hose clamps as well, and it comes with little mounting brackets. So say if you wanted to put this, say, in your caravan or attach it to some sort of setup that you have either in the back of your car or your camper trailer, you actually have wall mounts that you can mount this on with your hose fittings. So yeah, we thought this would be pretty good, especially if you can't get down to a creek properly and you needed water. And you happen to have one of these with the drill to be able to suck some water out. But yeah, really good purchase, this one here. And like I said, which one was that? $11.20 for that one there.
So cheap, really. Yeah. So this one, I had to put it down here because I couldn't fit it on the table, is a grilling basket. Everyone has seen probably a barbecue grilling basket before, but we got this from Temu ages ago. And it has been amazing. So it folds up here so you can tuck the handle away and it fits in our little kitchen box really easily. But we use it for everything. So we've actually bought it for like cooking chicken wings or, fish or whatever. Yep. But what we use it for the most, which is quite surprising, is we cook our toast in it. So when we've got the campfire, we sort of put all of the toast or the Turkish bread or whatever in here, and then we just put it on the fire and it cooks it all at once and really nice. And it makes it easy to flip over.
Yeah, it is brilliant. One thing I will say, though, with this here, the handle gets bloody hot.
Yeah,
if you do have like a welding glove or like a fire glove or something like that, definitely use it because it gets bloody hot.
Yeah. But we've used it over the campfire, and as you can see, we've used it heaps, and it still looks good. It's a stainless steel one, and I think, what do we pay for this one? $17.19. Yep. So I think it's great for the amount of use that we've got out of it. I recommend this, definitely. I'll pop it back down here. So I think the last one we wanted to go through was another impromptu purchase, obviously just sitting there going through all the camping stuff on Temu, and these kept popping up. So we thought we'd grab some just to put in our gear. We sort of didn't have any reason for them at that point. We just thought, maybe it's cool to have in with our guy ropes and everything. And these have been fantastic. We have used them for so many purposes.
And I think for the price, like it was for 20 of them.
Yep.
It was $3.63.
Yeah, so they're fantastic. You can tie a tarp into an eyelet or whatever. We even hang our Quit Your Bitchin' sign with them now to make it easy as well, because we were using zip ties for that, and it was a pain in the bum to cut them off at the end.
Just for everything. There's just so many applications to kind of think, but use it for everything.
Yeah. So I was really pleased that we got them in the end because, like I said, it was an impromptu purchase, but has been one of the best things that we've used. So for $3.63 for 20 pieces, it's excellent. Yep. Highly recommend.
But yeah, I think there's one last thing on the list here, but we didn't actually write it down on here.
Ooh.
It's this.
Oh, my goodness. Sorry, we didn't.
It's this. Damn it. But yeah, this here is a multi-function headlamp. We ended up getting these. It was a 5-pack. We will put the price up here for these. We didn't actually have it on the list here. But got a 5-pack here. It's a head torch. The best thing about these head torches, I will show a few things on it, but Type Chi, Type Chi.
Type Chi.
Type Chi. You want
It's
it
the
Type Chi?
the calming type of
Yeah.
charger.
But it's a C-type rechargeable, so it's really cool. With these, it has 2 settings, so it's kind of like full on. Sorry, Suze, I got you right in the bloody eye. And I just read here before it says don't point in.
It's all right.
Don't point the light into the human eye.
Well, I'm already blind, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Half human, but yeah. So it has a full light setting, and it has a half, and it also has this this nice sort of band on the side where you kind of have it on your head that lights up as well. So full and half. Another thing that is really cool with this, I will flick to it. It has like this sensor thing. If I can turn it on here so you can see it, so you can swipe your hand over, and it'll. Oh, it's not going to do it now, bloody thing. So you can swipe your hand and it turns on and off. So say if you were cooking, you had this thing on and you kind of, you want sort of hands free, but you don't want the bloody light full on. You want to turn it off, on and off. It works for both of them. It's really, really cool. Sort of thing. Or if you want to play like RoboCop, or like the kids are out carrying you like RoboCop or Cyclops or something like that, you can. Oh, of course, it's not going to bloody work there, but yeah. But yeah, these are awesome thing. The only thing, like a few different settings and that sort of stuff, depending on,
it's
if
bright.
you cycle through. Yeah, if I can turn this bloody thing off. There you go. But yeah, what we did notice, though, it doesn't have any sort of amber or red light. It's essentially just a straight LED. But yeah, it has a few different settings when you do cycle through. But as a rechargeable head torch, and for 5 of them, I'm pretty sure it was pretty dirt cheap. For what
we'll pop it up on the screen because I didn't sort of write down how much we paid for that. So we will look it up and pop it up on the screen. Yeah,
bloody oath. But yeah, like we said at the start, it's just a few things. We run a hell of a lot of things from Temu out camping.
Yep.
So we thought we'd share some of it with you because there might be a few things, or if you're and ahhing whether or not stuff from Temu is actually any good. The thing is, how Suze and I roll, it's sort of, whatever works for us out bush, and when we do go camping, it doesn't matter whether it's the top of the range bloody stuff or whether it's cheaper stuff. If it works, it works. And I think, some of the stuff that we're showing is stuff that, hey, we found very useful and handy when we go out camping, and things that actually work.
Yeah, I can honestly say I don't think there's anything that we've bought from Temu for the camping gear wise that has failed us. So I think there's a lot of great stuff on there. So if you are skeptical, have a look and give it a shot, because I think it's well worth it for the money, and you can get some really cool stuff you didn't even know you needed.
Exactly right. And on this, if you are watching this, I've seen that many other YouTube videos, from different countries, mainly the States, where I've seen something really cool and got far out. I didn't even know that it was on Temu. So that sort of stuff, kind of sharing that, we found some really, really cool stuff that we've purchased. So hopefully this helps you out as well with a few things that you didn't know was there, or might help you out when you go out bush or go out camping.
100%.
Excellent.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll keep these videos coming if you like them.
Awesome. Thanks so much. The following has been fantastic. Thank you very much again. All the engagement and all of that. Thanks heaps for following us and supporting our channel. But yeah, like to subscribe, all of that good stuff. Take care of yourselves. And until next time,
get amongst it.